Hello and welcome to Blender video tutorial number 9, and we'll be discussing editing the mesh with extrusion and knife cutting. Okay, to start out with, select your cube and hit tab into edit mode, face selection, and this button so you can't select faces on the other side. And extruding is where you duplicate the selection you have, but it stays connected to the mesh. Okay, I'm going to hit the U key to undo. And if you hit the 1 key on your numerical keypad, you can see this view. And hit the E key again. You can extrude it up. S for scaling and then bring it in. Extrude, S for scaling and bring it in. And if you notice, while we're doing this, that when you hit the E key, it automatically brings this constraint up. If you don't want that, hit the exit key and it'll bring it down, and you can use these arrows to move them around. Alright. Now if we go to edge selection, which is the line on a... Okay, so hit 3, or whichever angle that you need to see this from. I'm going to extrude this edge, and it makes just this small thin line, it looks like. And we can keep extruding a few. If we change the view around, we'll notice that that edge is extruding out. Okay. I wouldn't keep a mesh like this when you're modeling. I would not have a mesh that just is a complete, perfectly faced like that. You would want at least some depth into it, because that's really hard. If you were to render it in this view, it would be so thin, sometimes it's unnoticeable. Anyway, just a tip, use the U key to undo. I'm going to undo all this editing. Okay, and for the last one, if you use the vertices, or the vertices, and you hit the E key, you get 3 options: only edges, only vertices, and region. Region is the same as if you were doing face selection, so don't worry about that one. And if you hit the E key and only edges, and hit the escape key and bring it up, you'll get this effect, which just leaves the face down and brings up all the edges. U key, undo. And if you do only vertices, it brings up only the vertices. Okay, so let's move on to the knife cutting. To do a knife cut, all you simply have to do is hit the K key, which will bring up these 4 objects. The loop knife cut finds a loop in your mesh, and you can just select it and bring it over. Select here and bring it over. Okay, so what if you want to... Here, I'm going to subdivide this. To subdivide an object, all you have to do is select the whole thing with the A key and hit W. W brings up your specials menu, and it's the first one, and it says subdivide. You just hit it and it'll subdivide your mesh. Okay, so say you want to make a shape here, but you don't feel like moving all the vertices around. Knife cutting can take care of this for you. Okay, hit 1 on the numerical keypad and hit K, knife cut midpoints. What this does, it finds the midpoint, the midsection, from the average from the start vertice to the end vertice, and wherever if you cross over that vertice, it'll cut it in the middle. You'll see. So we bring it up and we cut here, here, and here. So it's going to cut between this and this and these 4 lines. So we hit enter to accept, and we've got this diamond shaped. You can edit these around, move them to get a better shape that you're looking for. But that's how you can use the knife cut for pretty nice modeling. It's very comes in handy a lot when you're doing character animation and architectural structures and such like that. And in the next tutorial, we'll be discussing a little more in editing, and we'll move on to some other features in Blender. Thanks for watching.